Hey y'all. Hey, y'all know I'm already frustrated. I do not know why the camera is looking like that. It's not, can y'all see me? Jackie, please don't get in here running off at the mouth. Don't get in here running off at the mouth, Jackie. I will block you. Sister not. And I ain't always late. I'm just late sometimes. Don't come in here running off at the mouth. Y'all see what I had to deal with my whole life. But why is it? Do y'all see how, from what I'm looking at, I'm long ways? I hate it. I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Tell you. Well, at least you can hear and see me. That's fine. She like, oh, I'm lying. Oh, I'm lying. I'm lying. Mm-hmm. You can't even, I can't even put I can't even put the comments. I can't see the comments. Child, now look at this. Ain't nothing but head. Don't see nothing but head, child. The message on top. What? Anyway, y'all. Oh my God. Thank y'all for being here. I'm gonna talk about 90 Day Fiance, Seeking Sister Wife. But before I get started, I want to talk about this. Y'all know Mikey and Chelsea from Love After Lockup. Do y'all know Mikey was in jail? Okay. But before I get to that, let me do roll call. Hey, Felonious. Hey, Janae. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Trickles. Trickles. Hey. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Tina. Hey, Trina. Hey, Miss CC. Trickles, you heard what I said my whole life. Do you hear me? My whole life she been running her mouth. My whole entire life. She got something to say. Now, ain't nobody else said nothing about me being late. And then she pops in and she got something to say. Like she ain't never late. Let me just remove this. Let me just remove this. Like she ain't never late. Okay, do y'all want to see a picture of who I'm talking about? Now I showed a picture of my sister. This is us Thanksgiving. Can y'all see it? Okay, this is my niece. This is my niece. She's gonna kill me for putting this on there. And this is my sister. This is Jackie. And yes, that's her hair. And this is me. This is Thanksgiving. This is who y'all see. This is who running her mouth. She always got something to say. Always got something to say. Thank you, Miss Cece. Hey, Laquita. And hey, Fairy. Thank you, thank you. So anyway, let me talk about Mikey real quick. Now, Mikey went to jail because he allegedly went upside Chelsea's head, and I think there was like a probation violation and all this kind of mess. So, honey, come to find out, Mikey is out of jail. And what does it say, y'all? Married. There she is. Now you done got out of a relationship, a toxic relationship, where there was some alleged DV. You in jail, you just got out of jail, and now you are married to Kayla Renee Harmon. I want to show y'all this picture, and I want y'all to see these filters. Look at this. Look at Mikey. Look at that filter. Look at that filter. Mikey, honey, that ain't your face. That is not your face. Look at that. Why does he look like a cartoon character? Look at the filter. Hey, Yolanda, look at the filter. The only thing I'm going to say is congratulations. Please stay away from Chelsea. It's done, it's done, it's done. Okay? Stay away from her. You got you a new woman, Kayla, and that's that. That's it, Mikey. That's that. Honey, listen. Laquita, married. Hey, Deidre, married. Married. Hmm. So, anyway, child, good luck, good luck, good luck. Now, yes, I will be talking about the P. Diddy documentary. I have not finished watching it. I will finish watching it sometime tonight. I will go live or make a video. I will discuss it. He is such a nasty individual. And just the thought that this man only got 4 years is mind boggling. He is evil and he's disgusting. And that's all I got to say on that. Y'all know I've done spoke about this vile human being several times, and he is where he needs to be. I wish he was in there longer. The things that he did to these people is just, and he still has supporters. How? Hey, Web. Oh, I'm sorry, L Web. Y'all hit the like button. Yes, yes. Yes, Janae, make sure you watch it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think it's 4 episodes, and I just finished episode 2. I'm gonna start episode 3 tonight. But it's nothing that we don't really already know thus far about this vile human being. He's disgusting. I hope forever, may he forever burn in hell. Y'all already know how I feel. I'm not going to mince words when it comes to this vile human being and what he did to people. And just the pure arrogance of him thinking that he was going to get off. He really thought that he was going to be home for the holidays. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a. He really thought that he was going to be home, opening presents in his big mansions, decorating the Christmas tree, putting on matching pajamas with his children and his whoever he laying up with. I can't stand this fact. Let's not forget the only reason why he made that so-called apology to Cassie is because that video leaked. That video that we seen him beating her, dragging her, kicking her, chasing her down. She's outside the elevator with one shoe on trying to escape. This maniac. I can't stand him, y'all. I will be finishing it and I will report back. Y'all go watch it. It's a watch. It's a watch. Now listen, Polonius, I can't stand 50 Cent. I cannot stand that man. Oh my God. But yes, he is petty. Yes, he is. But 50 Cent and I do not. Now, did I partake in his music? Of course. Of course. But I don't like him on the list. And then, can I just say this? Let me, since I'm talking about despicable human beings, from this day forward, I'm going to add this person to my list of not talking about no more. I, I'm going to add this buffoon to my list of not talking about anymore. He's on my list. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Well, child, it even don't want me to put his ratchet. Hold on. This person I will no longer talk about unless something major happens. He's on my list. This buffoon, this vile human being, this one, Brian McKnight. I'm adding him to, I'm not talking to, he disgusts me. Look at that smile. I swear to God, I wish I had on some steel toe boots so I could kick him in his jaw. And y'all know I don't believe in the B word. But this one here, the way this man treated his biological child, let me say that again for the ones in the back. His biological child, let me say it one more time. His biological son, he just completely abandoned his child. His child had cancer, dying. And what did Brian McKnight do? I don't know him. Mm-mm, mm-mm. He could not even open up his raggedy mouth to even say anything positive about his own biological child. You know what this man said? It's his karma. Brian McKnight, go to hell. He is truly a horrible person. But do you know who he gloat over? Do you know who he put on a pedestal? Oh, I'm sorry, a pedestal? Children that's not even his. His stepchildren that now he says that is his real children. He says these children are my real children. That's what came out his mouth. Oh, I no longer listen to his music. I no longer listen to his songs. Wow. Yes, Adventure, the worst. Oh, we back at one. Yes, you like we back at one. Horrible person. Yes, Miss Cece, terrible person, terrible father. Oh, Fairy, speak it. I do not understand how this. I'm sorry, let me read it back, Furry. I do not understand how his new woman stands for that. Children are sacred. You know why, Fairy? Because she don't care either. She don't care either. You know why? Because her children is getting the attention. Her children is getting the money. Her children is getting the love. Screw his children. Do you think I'm going to be with a man who says that the reason why my son has cancer is because of karma? Are you insane? That shows me what type of woman she is. He always very. He always has that smug look. Look at him. Look at him. Just look at him. He's horrible, y'all. He's. I would not be talking about him anymore. Anymore. Hey Tracy. Janae. 50 Cent blocked you, child. I got blocked by Kanye. Ah! Honey, Kanye blocked me years ago, child. I don't know. I'm sure it wasn't Kanye. It was probably his, handler over there on Twitter. But child, honey, he blocked me years ago, child. I celebrated. Tracy, you ain't said nothing but a word. He's horrible. He is. Man, he's so disgusting that he don't even see anything wrong with that. Nothing. Janae says all he wanted to hear was his dad tell him he loves him before he passed away, and he can do that. Boom. That's all he wanted, Janae. He wanted to hear his father say, I love you. And his father, biological father, refused. But here he is giving all kinds of accolades to his stepchildren. These are my children. I'm so proud of them. Oh my God. You know what? He would never have peace. And that woman that he's married to, she would never have peace. Because again, why would you be with a man like that? Why? Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Terrible. He's sickening. Yes, Jackie, he's sickening. He's sickening. Oh, you look. Woo, honey. That's when I had already paid Brian McKnight dust. I already paid the night Brian McKnight dust, but after that, it's over with. It's over with. How somebody could do that, and then he's gonna get what's coming. No one can live like that. No one can live like that and be happy. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. You are a sick individual. And that's all I got to say. And I do have an update. I do have an update. Now, allegedly, um, well, what happened to it? Well, then, Lord, what happened? Let me see. Hold on. Now, allegedly, let me read it to you. Allegedly, Candy Burris discovered Todd Tucker was talking to other women behind her back. This is according to People. Before split, she had no idea. New allegations are emerging about Candy. Shocking split from Todd Tucker. Candy and Todd have been having marriage troubles for a while now. Candy was not happy because she found out that Todd had been talking to other women behind her back. She had no idea. Of course, there has not been a response from Candy or Todd um, about this alleged alleged infidelity. What y'all think? Y'all think it's gonna get nasty? Y'all think it's gonna get nasty? I'm waiting for her to answer the questions on her show. So she said that she was gonna talk. So we'll see when she comes out and she spills the beans. But I thought that she was like seeing other people, but Todd, well, oh well. Todd wants to check. Hold on, y'all. Let me put on my coffee. Hold on. So we'll see what happens. We will find out, I'm sure. I think this is going to get messy, y'all. Even though he did sign a prenup, I think this is going to get real messy. So, anyway, Candy should have listened to her mother. Child, Candy was in love, Elwell. You know, when nobody listen to Mama Joyce, honey, I hate it for the kids. I hate it for the kids. They got two children together, which are their kids are so cute. Oh my God, so cute, so cute, so cute. And we know that Candy has a daughter from a previous relationship, and Todd has a daughter from a previous relationship. But I really hate it for the kids. So we'll see about Todd and Candy. And then there's one other story I forgot to talk about yesterday. Let me say this. I'm Team Meg. I'm just gonna say it. I'm Team Meg the Stallion all day, every day. There's no question. Argue with your mother, your grandmother, your auntie, your father, your sister. I Team Meg. Ever since that crunchy charcoal looking leprechaun that pew pewed her and lied about it, and the way they made it seem like Meg asked for that. The way these people dragged Meg through the coals. Disgusting. Disgusting. Okay? Disgusting. You did it. You did it, you crunchy leprechaun. You did it. Tory Lanez. You did it. And you're where you're supposed to be. You got 10 years, okay? I guess you have 8 ball, whatever. Stay in there. So there was a blogger. I never even heard of her. Her name is Milagro Grams. And Meg sued her for defamation. And Meg won the lawsuit. I think originally it was for, I think it was like millions of dollars, but it was reduced to 75,000. And then the jury said that the blogger Milagro has to pay $59,000 in damages. This is the thing. I went back and I looked at several of this woman's blogs, this Texas Milagro Cooper. Boy, oh boy, pro Tory all the way. I don't know her fascination with Tory. I don't know why she thought that Tory was the greatest thing on earth, but she went to bat for Tory. And she was so against Meg, and she ran that mouth, and Meg won the lawsuit, 59,000. And people was like, "Oh, well, she was asking this. Oh, she only got 59,000." Y'all, it's not about the money, okay? It's not about the money. It's about you cannot go out here and say anything you want to say when it is not the truth. You have to say the facts. MWG did not win for defamation because Milagro found to be new media, so she doesn't have to pay for defamation. Because she is considered media, they did not send a cease and desist. So Meg didn't take the proper steps and defamation was dropped. Proper media, huh? So let's see what happens now. Let's see what happens now. Y'all, these bloggers, me myself included, you have to be careful in what you say, how you say it, what you produce. You have to be careful. But she has to pay Meg $59,000, child. And I'm glad Meg won. I'm glad she did. I really am. I like Meg the Stallion until she gives me reason not to. I like her. I like her and Clay's relationship. I want her and Clay to have a happy, um, healthy relationship. I hope they stay together, but we know how these celebrity relationships are. But I wish them the best. And well, of course not, Trina. Of course not. Tori ain't gonna speak for her. Did she think Tori was going to speak for her? Did she think that Tori was going to go to bat like she went to bat for him so hard? Why did these people listen? Meg went out to everybody. Academics, don't get me started on him. Well, that white boy, don't get me started on him. Aiden, why do they go so hard for me? I mean, they dragged her through the coals on Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez. Look like somebody who sat in the back of the classroom. Look like somebody who graduated high school at 22. Y'all don't get me started on him. He's where he's supposed to be. And then his dad. What? And then his daddy. What's the daddy's name? Tory Lane's real name is what, y'all? The daddy's name is. What's Tory's real name, y'all? Daystar. His real name is Daystar. Oh, Daystar is the dad. No, right here it says Tory Lanez's name, Tory Lanez, the stage name of Daystar Shamel Shul Peterson. Is that his daddy's name? Let's see, Tory Lanez's daddy. This fool. What's his name? His name is Sunstar Trina. Trina. Oh, Tory Lanez is Daystar. The dad is Sunstar. Have you ever Sunstar Trina Janae? You look. Have you ever? He foolish, just like his name. Out there in the courthouse, cutting the shine, that bald head. And look, I ain't got nothing. Look, ain't nothing wrong for bald head, but I can't stand his daddy because I can't stand his son. You hurt women, and then you lied about it. That's what you did. You pew-pewed a woman. It's a forever F you. It's a forever F you to Diddy. It's a forever F you to Brian McKnight. It's a forever F you to academics. It's that forever F you to that white boy. It's a forever F you to any man that has pew-pewed or hurt a woman. Screw all of you. I hope your balls swell up the size of cantaloupes. Oh, Catherine, you have to worry about him taking tests. Catherine, be real. Catherine, Catherine, please test. What test? Catherine, what test? Let's be real. That boy wasn't taking no test. Yeah, blacklist 2025. Yes, ma'am. Yes, fairy. Yes. On all of it. Now, is there anything else we need to update about, child? I think that's it. I think that's it, because honey, this 90-day fiance seeking sister wives, 20 minutes. Y'all look at her. Look at her. Don't mess with her. Look at Meg Thee Stallion. Look at her. Beautiful. Look at her. Look, done. Oh, there is one more I do have to say before I leave. I'm sorry, before I get to the recap. One of the most beautiful women I have ever saw in my life. Hold on, hold on. If y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all already know who I'm about to put up. She won model of the year, as she should. I mean, as she should, as she should, as she should. She won model of the year because she is the baddest bitch in town. Yes, she shut it all down. Can't nobody come close to a no. Yo, look at her. A no, yo. Tell me, tell me. She is Sudanese and American. Look at that queen. Look at that melanated skin. She won model of the year. Stunning! Stunning! You know what? She wakes up every morning and she says, you know what? God took his time on me. That's what the Lord did. And she said this, her acceptance speech. She says, to all the little black girls watching me right now, your color is not a curse. You are more powerful than you can imagine. Not only beautiful, but she got a word in it. Let me read it again. To all the little black girls watching me right now, your color is not a curse. You are more powerful than you can imagine. And that's on period. 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 Congratulations, melanated queen. Now, child, let's get into 90-day fiance foolishness, child. Oh, what am I just gonna talk? I mean, who are we gonna start with? Who are we going to start with? Manning and Anthony. Child, my battery. We're gonna start with them. It ain't gonna last long. Manning is still complaining. Manning looks exhausted because she had her child probably all of 5 minutes and she was just worn out. Anthony thought it was a good idea to become a mime because he ain't working and he ain't got nothing else to do. So he thought, hey, let me become a mime. Of course, Manning did not like that. She threw a fit in public and she was like, you steer me, you steer me. Meanwhile, the little boy is like, why are you my parents? This show, 90 Day Fiance, has shown me that there are so many miserable people seeking sister wives, 90 Day Fiance. I mean, everybody miserable. Everybody is miserable. No one is happy. That is Manning and that. I don't know what else to tell you. Anthony just standing there doing that whole mom thing, doing all this. Even the mom was like, "Child, please get away from me. You're preventing me from making money with your woman who's having a fit." Next, y'all, I'm not playing with these people. I really ain't. Maddie and Luke, she's still miserable. She's still unhappy. I just don't understand how you can have a relationship. They got into a heated argument 5 minutes ago. They had a knockdown. And then they talking about getting married in a week. They talk about, let me get my charger. Hold on. What the heck? Did y'all see my Lord? That was a quick 30 seconds. There he goes. They got into a heated argument, and then they talking about they gonna get married. He don't understand why she's like this. She says that he don't listen to her. Them two are so toxic. They do not need to get married. They are the two people who don't even need to be in a relationship. You know who else I feel sorry for? That dog. Did y'all see the dog? Did y'all did y'all see the dog? The dog said, please get me away from here. Hit the like button. Did y'all see the dog? The dog is tired. The dog is tired of the mom and daddy. He hates it there. He was shaking like he was having a seizure. Honey, please find that dog somewhere else to live. Lou says that he doubts he is the right person for her. I'm gonna need her to see a therapist because she done started crying, snot flying. She, this, these couples are exhausting. Child, move on. I'm moving on. Moving on. Let's see who next, child. Where's that? There it is. Another dumpster fire. Dylan and Patty. Dylan done lied to Patty and said that his mama told him that Patty's too old and that she did not like Patty because she too old. Dylan's mama said, I didn't say that. Why did you tell her that? Dylan said, oh, I don't remember saying that, but if I did, I'm sorry. Dylan just out here lying. My question is, why are you lying? Why do you want your girlfriend and your mama to argue or not like each other? They go camping. His mama calls. Patty didn't like that. Patty don't like that his mama is always calling, like an obsessed girlfriend. Look, his mama's calling. Okay, I mean, what do you want? Do you want his mama not to call him? Do you want his mama to call like once every what? What? Once every 5 days? Lady, you are 58 years old dating a 38-year-old man, 34-year-old man. After 14 years, he ain't put a ring on you. It's time. It's time to quit blaming your finances on somebody else, and it's time to quit blaming your raggedy relationship on the mom. Your man lied to you. You know he had a mama, and the mama's gonna call. Is there anything else? No. Keep it moving. And who is next? Oh, Chloe and Johnny. I'll just keep it simple. Chloe and Johnny. Chloe's mom found out that Johnny cheated on Chloe. Chloe's mama had a talk with Johnny. She said she didn't like it, and she said that she wants Chloe to come back with her. Johnny says that he did not cheat on Chloe when he was with said woman. Chloe and Johnny were not a couple. They were not together, not one bit. So he did not cheat on Chloe. Chloe's mama do not like Chloe being there, and she wants Chloe to come back home. And Chloe says no. Mama leaves. Is there anything else? Let's move on. I told you I'm not playing with these people. This right here is what I want to talk about. These two. Greta, go home. Now, see, at the beginning of this season, I was rooting for you, Greta. I was rooting for you. I thought you and Matthew's a cute little vegan couple. You're gonna go to England, UK, wherever. Y'all gonna be cute together. And that's what I thought. Boy, did you throw in a wrench. You done told this man, not only do you not want to have children, even though you know he wants children, that now you got doubts in the relationship. Greta says that the past 6 months before she got on that plane, train, automobile over to the UK, 6 months before, she said that they were having problems. Excuse me, ma'am. What are you talking about in 6 months before you were having problems? And then you still went over there? She said that it was a disconnect. So she took her tail over there to try to revive a feeling. And she said it wasn't there. She said nothing was there. She said no feeling, no love. They're not connecting. She done made a terrible decision. But see, while she's doing that, see, other people are involved. Not just Matthew, but Matthew's family have grown to love you. They've grown to love you. And here you are playing these games. So she tells Matthew that she don't want to have children. That's devastating him. And then she done made this dry shepherd's pie. Y'all see that shepherd's pie? She couldn't even boil the potatoes right. How the potatoes crunchy? How is the potato, Catherine? Did you see that potatoes, child? I did not see not one liquid added to the potatoes. Mashed potatoes is on a shepherd's pie. What did you put in the potatoes? There are non-dairy milk you can use. She don't use some water. It was so dry, Janae. Oh my God, all of it was vegan, which there's nothing wrong with that. But Janae, she had the potatoes in the pot. And when I tell you she was trying to mash them, was not one bit of moisture in that pot. Them potatoes was raw. So she had to take out the potatoes and throw them in the microwave. These people on this show, time and time again, show they can't cook. So he gets there. She's crying, snot flying. You're asking the wrong girl. No, Catherine, I'm asking you, did you see the potatoes in the pot? Did you not see that scene? Hey, Dee, I was trying to figure out why she tried to boil the whole potatoes and not cut them up. Thank you. With the skin on them. Hey, Tiffany, Dee, Nicole. Did you clock the skin was still on the potatoes? She didn't even attempt to peel them. You know she didn't wash them. She just threw them in the pot with an inch of water. I was like, girl, go home. Crunchy potatoes. So she made the shepherd's pie. She's crying, snot flying. Here comes Matthew. Matthew is like, what is wrong? Girl, I made shepherd's pie. It's probably terrible. It was. But see, Matthew was nice. Matthew was nice. Matthew said, this is delicious. This isn't that bad. Okay, Matthew. Look, okay. And so Greta, tears in her eyes, red face, looked at Matthew. Matthew knew what was coming. You could see it on his face. And she says, I have something to tell you. We have something to talk about. And she says, the feeling isn't there. I loved you. I love you. But what we had is not there. I thought me coming here would change my mind or spark a feeling, but it is not. And then she looks at Matthew and says, I don't think I love you. I said, no! You could see Matthew sigh. Like, it was like he was kicked in the chest. And he was like, oh my God. Oh my God. I felt so bad for Matthew. Greta, you're wrong. You are wrong. If you knew that you had doubts 6 months before you went to the UK, you had no business going. You done got Matthew's hopes up of a life with you, of a marriage with you, of children with you. And you knew that's what you wanted. And you done shot him down all in the span of 3 days. No kids, you ain't in love with him, and you ain't gonna get married. And you tried to give him food poisoning with that dry ass shepherd's pie. Honey, Catherine, I don't know. Not only did she hurt him twice with the children, and now this. I was so upset. I felt so bad for Matthew. I was like, no, Grandma, why did you do? Go home. Go home. Just go on home. You're done. You're done. There should be no more talking. No more. That's it. And let me tell you something. If I was Matthew and she wanted to talk or, reconcile, I would be like, absolutely not. Matthew even told her when she knows that he wants children, Matthew looked at her and said, I would choose you over not having any kids. And I said, he said, I still want to be with you even though you don't want to have children. And then she comes talk about, I feel guilty. I feel guilty. You should have. You should. And let me tell you something, Matthew. The longer you with her and you making a statement like that you will pick her over not having kids, you're going to resent her. Eventually, you will resent her because that is something that you really want. You want children, you want a family, and you will resent her. So you need to find someone else who can make the proper shepherd's pie. Go home, Greta, because you're getting on my nerves. What? Janae, Trina, y'all still in here? Keep eye. Keep eye. We got a seeker in the mix. right, now let's talk about Seeking Sister Wives. It ain't gonna take long. It ain't gonna take long. It ain't gonna take long. Now, 10 minutes tops. Matt and Angelica. Shanae mad, y'all. Angelica meets up with Shanae. Shanae is upset with Angelica because Angelica didn't tell her about her and Matt going on that date with that weird woman. And so Shanae said, I thought you was my homie. I thought you was my friend. And so Angelica says, I'm sorry, I messed up. You're my homegirl. You're my best friend. I don't want to lose you as a friend, even though you and Matt didn't work out. I don't want to lose you as a friend. And so Shanae said, look, that really hurt my feelings. And I'm going to have to think about it. I'm going to have to take some time on this. Give me some time and we'll take it from there. And so Shanae said, Angelica was cool with that. She goes back and she tells Matt, and yeah, her and Matt are still working on things, and maybe in the future they will have a another sister wife. Next, Billie Jean and Reese. This ain't gonna take long. Boring. Boring. They want to build a sister wives compound, and they are still looking at potential sister wives. They like Randy, but Billie Jean is still hesitant on Randy. Anything else? Hell no. Boring. Move on. All right, Mr. Thesaurus. Nick, Jennifer, April, and Teresa. Y'all, Teresa couldn't take it. Teresa was getting on everybody's nerves. She was bringing negativity. She was bringing unwanted drama. She was a Debbie Downer. She was not happy. So she decided to take her feet to the street. She's done. She's done left the family. They seemed like they were happy about it, even though they said they were sad. They didn't look sad to me, child. Honey, they looked like they jumped out of bed and was like in the morning, in the evening, honey, you could tell me they were sad. Teresa drained the energy out of everybody. I'm getting suspicious of my friends. So Teresa came back to pick up some items, and they had a conversation, and she says that she needs to heal. She says that her past trauma is affecting her future, that she cannot contribute to being a future sister wife to them. Okay. She says that she knows that she brought the energy down in that house. She apologizes, and um, she says that she needs to heal first, and she's struggling. Okay, she is struggling. She says, I love Nick so much that I can't keep being a burden on him. So she said, bye, bye, bye. And they moved on with their life. She said, and Nick was like, talking about, hey, okay, we're 0-2 in this Seeking Sister Wives, okay? We need to take a break. And then Nick come talking about Voltron. And I said, y'all, I went to go make me a sandwich. I said this book. And so the oldest son went to the prom. Next, last and most certainly least, let's talk about the inmate. Let's talk about the inmate. Garrett. He done got arrested, as y'all know. He done put his hands on someone, as y'all know. Well, no, he didn't put his hands on her. He prevented her from calling 911. Garrett, Lorraine, and Danielle. Y'all know how I feel about Garrett. I can't stand this man. He uses scripture and God for his piss poor behavior. Still in in this episode, he probably still is. So we find out that Lorana, whatever, L Money, she pregnant. And so Danielle and her are excited. They're in the bathroom. They done FaceTime Garrick to let him know he's emotional. He's crazy. He's like, I can't believe she's pregnant already. It's so fast. Then we get to the gender reveal. The whole family's there. They done made some cupcakes. And if it's a blue inside, if it's pink inside, boy, girl. So we come to find out it's a girl. They're having a girl. I will say this. Danielle's family is so patient. Not only have they dealt with several women, they have to deal with Garrick and his inept ass because of the whole prenup thing, because everybody's in business together. And they seem like they truly love Danielle and her family. They seem like they are so accepting of all these different women that they bring in their house around their nieces and nephews and their children. Couldn't be me, but I digress. So, just to show what type of man Garrick is, Garrick is talking about how he's excited that Lorena is pregnant and how he wants the family to grow and how they just love each other. And then he says, we're going to bring in someone else. We're still looking for a third wife. Lorana L. Money, she don't like that one bit. Honey, did y'all see her? She cut her eyes. And she says, oh, well, I'm just here to let you know I don't feel comfortable with that. I don't feel comfortable with you bringing in a new wife when I'm pregnant, I'm emotional, I just got here. And so here is Garrett. Garrett says, I understand your feelings. I understand where you're coming from, but we are a plural family, and that comes with plural women. Honey, Lorana did not like that. And so then Garrett says that if a woman comes from a different country, of course, if a woman comes and there is a connection, that Danielle would have to marry him. Danielle would have to marry Garrett. I can't stand him, y'all. And so Danielle said, excuse me. Danielle said, wait a minute. We did not talk about this. I did not know this. And he was like, yeah, this is the only way that it would make sense because I can't marry if a third person comes because I am with Lorana. I would have to divorce El Money to marry the new person. So what would make sense is you marry this woman from another country and we silent. He's an idiot. He is a controlling, narcissist idiot. That you want your ex-wife to marry another woman. Mm, mm. Yes, Laquita. Yes. It looked like Danielle's spirit left her body when she said that. Yes. In other words, you trapped, so too bad. Should have said two is plural for right. And they've been together. You know what gets me, Laquita? They have been together for years. For years. And he talks to Danielle like nothing. Like you should know this. We've been through several women at this point, but you should know this. We bring in another sister wife, you're going to have to be. Woman wants to marry another woman from a country. He's an idiot. After because no one in the United States wants him. That's why. No one in the United States wants him. He's a buffoon. No one. They got to go to another country. And listen up, women from another country. If you see the likes of this person right here, Garrett, please move on. He's done got arrested. Okay? Please move on. Stay away from him and Danielle. I am mad at her family not staging an intervention. They just hanging out, best buddies like that donkey. I mean, Laquita, it blows my mind. I mean, they are like so supportive. Like, I can't believe how supportive they are. They are just happy and eating the cupcakes and eating the finger foods. And I'm like, wow. I wonder how they feel now that he got him a good old mugshot, Laquita. How you think they feel now? Absolutely. He is, oh God, he is terrible. He's terrible. But I don't know what she's gonna do, Catherine. Where did she go? Because there was a restraining order. So where did she go? He couldn't, I guess he couldn't go back to the house. And then they got that baby. Oh, oh God, I hope she went home. El Money, go home. Go home, go home, go home. Get away from Utah. Get away from that house. Get away from them people. And now she's between a rock and a hard place because, again, she has a baby with this man. And he has every right to see his child. So, oh my God. You know what they probably told her, Catherine? They probably said that it was just a big misunderstanding. That's probably what they said. You think she didn't understand? Um, she didn't understand what was happening. Oh, wait a minute. Let me look this up. Hold on. Is there an update? Okay, no, no, no. All right, y'all. I thought it was an update on the heifer that was hurting those babies in the ER, but she can't leave. No, she can't. Look, basically, Catherine, he got her by the balls. Oh yes. So anyway, that's it, y'all. That's it. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. Thank y'all for joining me for these past few days. I appreciate y'all. And I will see y'all Monday. And I don't know if it's Monday. I'll see y'all when I see y'all, child. I'll put it on the community wall the next time I go live. She better grab him back by his balls and twist him. And twist him, Laquita. All right, y'all have a good night. Thank you, Janae, and thank you, Trina. All right, bye, y'all.